Want to lose fat? No need to track. I got your back. Just sit tight and I'll spill the facts. First things first, hit that subscribe. Don't slack. Like and comment below for workouts and fresh wraps. In this video, I'm going to be sharing my top strategies on how to lose fat without having to track or weigh your food. Disclaimer, if you've never tracked your calories before and you're open to it, I highly recommend that you try it for at least a week or two to gain awareness of where your eating habits are right now and what your baseline is. It's a lot like tracking your budget to improve your finances. Tracking calories for the long term is not sustainable for most people and not something I recommend. It's a delicate balance between reaching your goals and not over obsessing to the point where you don't enjoy your life. So with that, let's jump right into it. Here are my top strategies on how to lose fat without having to track. Strategy number 1, mindful eating. To me, mindful eating is all about bringing awareness to your hunger and fullness cues. Studies have shown that when you eat slowly and savor your food, you're less likely to overeat, which is exactly what we're trying to accomplish here. So, what are some best practices? Well, we can start off by putting our forks down between each bite to slow things down and allow our stomachs to communicate with our brains on when we're actually full. B, we can eliminate all distractions that could get in the way of us having our meal. And then C, changing the environment so that you can be at peace and have that quality time to yourself. Next, let's talk about portion control. This is a big one. Now, typically when you're measuring your food, you're using an instrument or tool like the scale to help you out here. But we're not going to be doing any of that. Instead, we're going to be using our hand to guide us with our portions. I'll keep the practical tips for this one simple for you. We know we need a healthy mix of carbs, proteins, and fats in each meal that we have. So what we're going to do is, instead of weighing our food, we're going to be using our hands to portion out those macronutrients. So let's start off with our protein. Our protein serving size should be about the size of your palm. For your carbohydrates, the size of your fist. And for your fats, the size of your thumb. Strategy number 3, prioritizing nutrient-dense whole foods. It goes without saying that when we're eating a bunch of highly palatable, hyposatiating, empty caloric foods, our body oftentimes wants to crave more food and cause us to overeat. By focusing on nutrient-dense foods, not only will we be getting more nutrition, but we're also going to be able to feel fuller throughout our day to ensure that we're not overeating. Focus on filling up your plates with more fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and try to think about getting away from eating too much ultra-processed foods. This way, we're focusing on feeling fuller and making sure that we're getting all the nutrients we need to support our goals. So to continue adding to strategy number 3 of eating more nutrient-dense foods, we roll into strategy number 4, which is increasing your protein intake. Protein not only has less calories than carbohydrates and fats, it also helps you feel full longer. On top of that, it's a great way to maintain or build lean body mass, which also promotes your metabolism. Try adding protein to every meal throughout your day, including your snacks. Some of my favorite snacks that are very high in protein are Greek yogurts, beef jerkies, and protein shakes. Quick side note, I'm a Thorne affiliate, so if you're interested in learning more about protein supplements, please feel free to reach out in the link below. Next up is hydration. Sometimes we confuse thirst with hunger, leading to unnecessary snacking. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water a day. If you don't already have one, get yourself a nice big water bottle and fill that thing up and make sure you're consistent with it throughout the whole day. And if you're really hungry, try drinking a glass of water before your meal to curb your appetite a bit. Now let's discuss regular physical activity. Regular physical activity not only helps us burn calories, but it also helps us boost our metabolism. I personally love to do a mix of cardio and strength training, but what I would recommend is for you to find an activity, whether it be a sport, something leisurely, or it could be actually training for something, and stick to it, mainly because it's going to be more sustainable for you if you enjoy it. Strategy number 7, social eating awareness. Be mindful on how social settings affect the choices that you make. Okay, I'll be the first to admit that it's very challenging when we're in social gatherings to stick to the plan. But we got to be strong in these situations, all right? Some of the things that I've been doing recently that have helped me a lot is being able to plan ahead. If I know ahead of time that the party that I'm going to is only going to be serving pizza, okay, then I'm going to say, you know what? I'm maybe going to consider making myself a meal before I go to this event so that I don't overdo it. And that is a great strategy that has worked very well for me and my clients. Also, choose healthier options if they have them available. And don't be afraid to say no. Finally, strategy number 8, reducing alcohol intake. Not only is alcohol high in calories, it also inhibits your ability to burn fat and dulls your sensations of feeling full. This can lead to overeating, which will completely derail you from your fat loss efforts. So what are some practical tips that you can put into play right away? I'll let you have them. Number 1, try drinking in moderation, right? What this really means to me is try not to get too effed up. Number 2, try to avoid high calorie sugary drinks in your beverages. And number 3, try drinking a glass of water after you've had a drink to help you stay hydrated and to help you stay full. So there you have it, my favorite strategies to help you lose fat without needing to track. Remember, this is all about finding what works best for you. Give them a try and please share your experiences. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment box below. Till next time, fam. That's all for today. Now you know the play. Stick to these tips. Keep those cravings away. Subscribe and like. Drop a comment or two. Catch you next time. I'm out. Peace and much love to you.